Keep on watching People's Mind Television, PMTV.
Hello viewers, and welcome to another episode of the program Your Thoughts on PMTV Africa. I am your host, Erata Blessing. Today with me I have beautiful ladies who are here to also share their thoughts on today's issue at hand. So may we meet you.
I am Christopher Suzanne. I am Moyim Eremulo.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I am Waki Regina.
That is nice. Okay guys, before we move on to today's issue, we would like to acknowledge our sponsor for today's program, the CEO of Derail Stable Water, Filling Station and Fast Food, rather Eatery. So moving on to today's issues concerning a woman. The woman cried out that a lady called Fokeli has captured her husband. Moreover, she just put to bed and she needs her husband's attention. So guys, I don't know if you can help me to share your thoughts concerning this, Susan.
I feel men, they go and stay in a place they find peace and comfort. So
Okay.
it could be that his home, in his home there's no peace. Probably that is why he go out with the other lady.
But you know, there are some men that even if their house they still have peace, but I don't know, they still keep going outside to look for things that is not looking for them. What do you say to that, Moya?
As for me, men, whether or not they find peace or whether or not they find what they are looking for in their wives, I believe because of the nature of men, they have a reason why they have married you. So when they marry you for that reason, they also have other reasons why they are looking for the kinds of Kelly. Now this woman is crying to the media that a woman like her should release. She used the word release the
her
husband
Yes.
from her care, from her custody, so that the husband can come home. Like she said, something is wrong with the home for the man to have left, for another woman to have kept him that long away from your wife, who had just put to bed dead not long ago. Now, that woman or that man may have been in that house. He runs errands for the woman, does one or two things. He has now found the woman who does not make him do those things the wife asked him to do at home. So when PMTV posted this, I saw some comments, about 3 or 4, and they were saying, declare midnight warfare, pray, fast. So you know, now Fort Kelly did not declare any midnight warfare when he took your husband
Away from you.
Your husband did not declare warfare when he left you and followed Fort. As a matter of fact, I think, or I believe it's not Fort Kelly that asked your husband out.
Okay, wait. From what you're trying to say now, are you trying, as a lady now, are you supporting Fokeli?
I have no support for anything.
Okay.
I don't have to support the life you find yourself living. When you find yourself in a situation, you try to come out of it. If you want me to speak intensely about this issue, these are the problems of monogamy.
Yeah.
In a polygamous setting of our ancient fathers,
Okay.
a man has a first wife. When there is a need, he takes the second. When there is a need, third
wife.
So when the first wife is during this period of childbirth, there is another who is free to handle his hormones, right? If that one is misbehaving, she's forming because she's the most beautiful among the wives. The third one is available. Now you want to remember, when a woman just put to bed newly, bedroom activities does not go on. And you want this man to be waiting for you until you are done.
There are even some that does not even want their husband to touch them during that pregnancy.
Okay.
Even before the pregnancy.
Yes,
So
yes.
we cannot really, why she's begging for Kelly, if she can have pity on her, allow the man to go on a what's it called, a meet and break. To meet his wife. I'm not supporting anybody whatsoever it is. Run your home how you want to run it. But on the other hand, a man who is a man, an African, a woman is squeezing you out of your house and dumping you some, and you are there. There's something about that man. He's not manly enough. For that woman is crying. If I don't know, if not that man is helpful to that woman, she wouldn't be crying for him to come back.
Okay.
And that place that man went to too, I beg, I don't. There's something about that man.
It is fine. I understand. I get your point. So over to you, Buaki. What do you have to say concerning this issue? What do you feel?
For me, there must be a reason why the man should leave his matrimonial home to another lady that is well known to the public. You understand? So I'm not justifying that the man is right. Neither am I justifying that Kelly is doing something good. You understand? But the wife that is begging Kelly to allow her husband, have she sat down to think that, okay, what is the reason that will motivate my husband to leave my matrimonial home?
But let's not forget something.
Exactly. I'm not even thinking that I just give birth.
Okay,
you
wait.
Understand?
Yes, that's what I want to say. Let's not forget that this lady just put to bed.
Exactly.
And who is the father of this child?
Exactly.
He is still the one. So I believe this is the time she would even need his attention.
And we don't know.
So I don't think there should
long.
be any reason for him to like say he wants to be with another woman, knowing fully well his wife just put to bed.
You know, we are not in the home with them. You understand?
Yeah.
So we don't know for how long this has been taking place.
She may have used him put to bed
as
an excuse,
so that she will drag pity upon exactly.
Yes.
You understand? We don't know how long. So we've not listened to the story from the other party.
Yes.
You understand?
Because the man is not coming out to say
anything.
At all. We don't even know who this man
We don't know if
the bosom of
so that is just, we don't know if, let's say for instance, maybe his wife is this commanding type, as she said.
Okay.
Maybe she might be dirty. You understand? So the home is not conducive for him. And it's not someone that will take care of him like a baby. You know, men sometimes do want a woman that will pamper them, and his wife is not giving him that. He sees someone that will give him. So
let equality outside the box. It's not for the man to be quiet and for Kelly
the way she
has
was
been on.
Yeah, definitely.
Something might have been going on.
The room is shaking.
For me, I still feel no matter what is going on, with the stress, with the labor, with everything, this is the time our husband should be.
I want to. Men cannot stand babies, children.
No, not all. Some do.
Many.
Some do.
During that period.
I think this is
Some during that period where there is a newborn in the house, many men can't stand it. Maybe, I don't know, for any reason whatsoever.
Some don't like seeing blood.
The way the smell of whatever that is going on and all of those things. The baby looking like,
Very
so women at that period they will be looking very careful. You understand?
So, whatever be the reason, but for Kelly should show pity.
Yes, that is what I feel should happen. She should just, at least as a woman that she is, she allow the man that she held hostage according to his wife go back home. So concerning a lady, she was traveling and they stopped her bus and a soldier assaulted her. His colleagues are claiming it was on something, probably took something, and according to her, she said it is 8 years now. You understand? As at that moment, she wanted to sue him, but everything was online, but she had to just cancel it because her face was online, and they even wanted to die it down by giving her 1 million. So now, to her now, she's coming up to request for justice over that because she still has some of the bruises on her body. Do you think she will get justice?
For me,
they will actually drag
aside the economy.
Okay.
When it happened, when the issue was fresh for 8 years, for me, as it's happening, I like this horse.
Okay.
As it's happening, I'm doing whatever I'm doing because this is Nigeria we are talking about.
Yeah.
The more you act sluggishly, the more the people that are interested will remove their hands from it, because they'll feel that you are not ready to seek justice. So now she's coming out. Who wants to fight the battle for her? For me,
My own
After
point
all
is
the
this,
beating,
a case is a case. I do not know if there's any law binding cases. I am not in that line, but I believe cases cannot be too old. Yeah, an old case of decades ago can be reopened. Now, she said she spent 8 months in the hospital trying to
Yes.
get healed. When she went to the barrack to report to their head, all they did was to take pictures with her and rub her hands on the head and told her sorry. 8 months in the hospital, they never reached out to her. They did not pay bills. Now, by the time she went to the court sent them that they should do publish an appeal.
Yeah.
Saying that they are sorry for what they did to her and give her a million
million
naira.
naira.
She was willing to take it, but it seems like these guys are not doing anything. The man, the soldier in question, Suleiman, according to what she said, his name, no punishment was administered to Suleiman.
At all.
You were asked to stay at the checkpoint to do something, to carry out a task, not to beat up passengers. Sometimes you must understand that these people are civilians. There are certain rules about military that they do not know. Somebody asked a question while you were asking everybody to calm down, and they think what you did was to pick up rod and begin to beat her.
Most of them used to feel that a lot of people are scared of that clothes.
There's a way Nigeria is. We have accepted the wrong path of life as the normal life.
Normal life, yeah.
He is in uniform does not make him to be a superhuman.
That is one thing we need to know.
He did what was not part of his duty. Let's be sincere. Beating up a passenger was not part of what they sent him there to do. Even if that passenger was caught let's say a kidnapper, a suspected criminal. Are you expected to start beating the person at the checkpoint?
No.
Is that part of your duty at the check? No. So this girl was assaulted. She needs to get justice. Even if, like in my own point of view, whether or not she gets justice for this, let her do what is supposed to be done. That's the reason why I love what she's, even if it's 20 years time that she's doing it. She now has a scar on her forehead from that incident.
Even bruises all over her.
Whether or not this is Nigeria, she should just let it go.
No, you don't get it. Okay. I'm not saying she should let go.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, when she had people backing her, because I'm sure when the issue went viral, she must have had contacts telling her that we are going to back you up.
Mind you, it's not everybody that loves this publicity.
Oh, now she's still going viral.
Do you know? No, she might be going. Probably that time she was not prepared for it because she was seriously down.
Remember, she's a filmmaker. She said she left Dubai to come to pursue her dream, and for 8 months. Her dream was tied somewhere because of one Suleiman. No,
her dream was her dream was tied, but she kept quiet for how many years?
She would have
trashed the issue earlier on.
Even if it is
yes, we know that. Yes, even we know that cases can reopen after years. You understand? But if she really needed justice.
She would have
even after 3 years, after 2 years, she would have addressed it.
She said she approached lawyers.
Yes.
Many of them were not willing to help. One of them was a scam.
Yes.
It was not easy, but do you think when you tell somebody that I want to sue the Nigerian military government, who will listen to you?
And she will only spend lots of
money. For 8 months you were in the hospital, she was spending money. For somebody who left a country to come back here to pursue a dream, does she look like somebody who has family support? Yeah. So when you watch wildlife, when an animal wants to attack, you go just come do like this because of say in a lion. No, slow and steady. They monitor waiting she
and according to her, she said
she's not very strong and ready to do whatever she wants to do.
Yes.
Even if she does not get justice, she should go ahead and do whatever she wants to do.
Yes. And even according to her now, she's saying more reasons why she wants to take this up even after 8 years is because this particular person is not punished.
Nothing.
And he
They
did
just
that
let it
under the influence of drug. And mind you, they are fighting against
They
drug.
are using it as an excuse. Leave Nigeria.
So
Okay, we on checkpoint as soldiers. My colleagues were over that way, according to her, and you were watching from there to know that your colleague is using rod.
and they even broke her
beat
phone
him
while she
up.
was
Yes.
trying to take
And
evidence.
when he continued to hit, other civilians were just begging, Oga leave him, Oga leave him.
Even threatened to beat them.
Any person that interferes is
Even
going to-
threatened to beat
So
them as
those
well.
soldiers who said he's on drug wants to use it as an excuse.
Even if they use it as an excuse, it's still an offense, mind you, because they are still the same person. If they see any guy now, maybe a young guy that is on drugs now, you will see that they will take the person, they'll take the person to
It's
custody
even
and
against their ethics.
So they are even
Against their ethics for a soldier to be on drugs.
on drugs.
Exactly.
Especially
So
while on
there are a lot of
Yes.
things that they should be punished for.
They should
They're equally
pay that
violating our right to know. Okay, you want to search me. I asked the question.
Why would you search me?
Exactly, you are violating my right. Because I asked the question, you carry rod and start.
Anyways,
They should do something for her.
anyways,
Even when
should
the
know
lawyer
that.
has asked the government, the military, to publicly apologize to this girl, they did not.
so what we are trying to say now is no matter the years that
Yes.
she should get justice. So moving on to the next topic of today is concerning the boy that killed his own girlfriend. A 20-year-old boy killed his own girlfriend. All in the name of he was being advised that he should do whatever it takes to get money. What do you have to say about this?
I don't know what a 20-year-old is doing looking for. Like, what is a 20-year-old looking for money
The fact that he even had to contact an herbalist online, he has not even seen this herbalist. He was so desperate that he had to contact an herbalist. I still find fault in those people coming on TikTok, coming on live to advertise they are into money ritual. If you want to do money ritual,
You can't blame them now
They are
because
just,
it's their
advertising
business. So if you are interested, you patronize.
knowing fully well that life can be endangered.
Of
It's-
course.
Okay, what about business?
Everything is in their life and
Everything is
Exactly.
even
The
everything
young
is
lady we
risk.
just spoke about, she was what's it called, on a trip, and her life was endangered.
Exactly.
So everything is life endangered. Now for a 20-year-old to kill a girl for money is what's in trend. A time came, what's it called? It was scammers, 419 came in. So we are in the era. It's going to last for a period of time. Something else will come again. So when it started in form of Yahoo. Now it's not clear that, because when you see somebody you know that was your classmate could not read or write or spell his name, they said he chatted somebody and all of a sudden he's now in money. So we have now realized that they are doing ritual. Now do anything you have to do to make money. At 20, what do you need all that money for?
That is
You
the
just
thing
want
is,
to be sleeping in hotels and all of those
And
things.
if you
The
check
thing
that,
is
using
now,
the money for anything,
he is a student now. He just entered school. Do you understand? So I don't know. Should I say peer pressures? And he's already getting that.
this
He's
is-
a student of
this
the
is-
University of
when-
Lokoja. He just entered 100 level. And according to him, he said he met the girl, and at the first sight of meeting the girl, he had the mind already that he's using this girl for ritual.
Now, issue of peer pressure, I don't always like supporting it when there is a situation. I'm not saying it does not work. There is a statement I heard online some time ago. It stated, it said, you did not become a thief because you stole.
So
You stole because you are a thief. Now you have friends. There was a discussion of money. You were not the only one who heard do anything to make money. Why is it that you are the only one who acted upon that statement? It means you already have the tendency, the thoughts of making money, you want to blow. So when that statement came, it triggered what is already inside of you. It's not peer pressure don't need to do anything.
But
Maybe it can enhance.
But
But that
sometimes
thing
you may not have the tendency though.
When you
It's
see your
already
friends
there.
doing
See, there's a way somebody will convince you on something, unless they've not done it to you. You understand? There's a way somebody will convince you, give you reasons, touch your
doing
weak
that
points.
they'll make it look as if
It's something
good, like,
neutral, like
Yeah.
it's something that everybody they are doing it. So why are you
And even
different?
if you do it, it does
It does not matter. Let's take for instance, now I don't know about him, you understand, but some people that go into this ritual stuff, you understand, maybe their background is very low.
low.
You understand? They've looked left, right, back, center, front, no help. They've gone to people that they know that these people will help us, and at the end, they did not render any help to them. You understand? And one of their friends, you know, devil normally will send somebody to you at your. No, let me just use it. You understand? We send somebody to you at that your point, that your weak point. You say, just go and meet this person. So that your friend now that is into ritual will come to you at that your point that you are really down and say, there's this thing, you are here, you are dulling. You understand? Come and do this thing. This is how I made my money. Can't you say I'm living fine? You can't the reason as your money. True, this guy is living okay.
But sorry to cut it short. There is this saying that if they on lights for you and a candle for that matter, you know how it burns, or there is fire now, they're not feel forcing you through candle inside.
No, they are not forcing you. They are not forcing you.
If they convince you, if you don't have the mindset of doing it, you wouldn't do it.
Convince him and he's like,
you don't
okay,
have
maybe
the
this thing is
mindset.
right.
Hello.
You don't have the mindset.
See, but if a psychologist was here, perhaps he would have to explain more about this mindset and all of those things.
Yes.
Here is a 20-year-old.
20-year-old,
Let's
too
be sincere.
young.
In the reality of life, a 20-year-old should not own a house, should not own cars, should not have children by reality. Now, if at 20, wetin dey enter your eye na the house wey Dangote build when he was 50. Tell me which job in Nigeria or anywhere in this world that a 20-year-old will be employed, that when he save for 1 year, he can buy a 50 million naira car. No. So, if at 20, you are admiring what your great-grandfather cannot afford, even if they join all their destinies together, there's something wrong with you. It is not peer pressure. At every point in our lives, we have needed help. People we hope for, they did not help us. And the only people who have the rights, who are privileged to help us, are our parents. Anybody outside your parents, if you not help, you not do you bad.
But mind you,
now
this your statement now revolves back then, not now.
No, life. This
you,
is
no.
Olden days.
We're talking about reality.
Thank you very much.
Youth of nowadays, they don't want to depend on their parents anymore.
Why?
It's natural
now.
That's
where we get it wrong. It is trending does not make it natural. See, we cannot cheat nature. Hold on. Okay. Should I tell you something? How about life? No matter how life revolves, how the world revolves, it does not change the nature of life. No matter how the universe, everything revolves, it does not change the nature of life. That's why we have the laws of the land. It does not change because it is particular to the land itself, to nature itself. Let me tell you the reason why people no longer live long by my observation. If at 20 you have a 50 million naira car, more than one. At 23, you have more than how many buildings here and there in every city. At 25, 17 women already have children for you. What else is left for you to do in this life? Die. Because you have achieved everything.
But you know that the laws of the land now are changing.
No! Nature does not change.
We're talking about a 20-year-old here.
Nature is changing.
Give me an example.
Why I said nature is changing? Okay, let's look at way back. Then you will see they will say before if you want to enter secondary school or primary school, if your hand is not up to your ear, you cannot go to school.
It is not nature that changed. What changed is humans' approach to nature. Before, you have to be 12 years old before you enter JSS1. Now we now have 8 years old entering JSS1. Does it change the fact that the mentality of a 12 years old and an 8 years old become the same? No. It is approach.
Sometimes an 18-year-old child reasons faster
than a
than a
25-year-old
person.
Now, should I tell you how to calculate
a life
IQ?
experience
Better
more than
than-
that of
Yes.
a 25-year-old person?
Should I tell you how they calculate an IQ?
Okay.
Before a teacher or a school decide to calculate the mental ability of a child, the child had possessed certain abilities. And just that I will not be able to state the formula right now, but age is included whenever they want to calculate the mental ability of a child. Therefore, age has effect in everything that we are doing. For example, we're talking about crossing hand on the head. We only changed that method because of there is modern invention.
That is still the modern invention now that is still affecting children of nowadays.
But do you know that there are certain kids that have higher IQs now?
That's genetically, not
It's not genetically because they did not get it from their parents.
What are you saying?
Okay.
You did not.
Their parent now.
Okay, some of these kids now that you see
Their
in
parent
some
might be
years
smart,
old,
just that-
Actually,
Yes,
you know,
their
there are
parents
some
might
that
be smart.
it might not even be the smartness. Some probably the educational background that they have been given. It
No, I'm
helps
not
to
talking.
assist.
I'm not talking
Intelligence-
about
Intelligence is from the
Intelligence
parents.
is a
It's from
free
the
gift
parents.
of nature.
But it's not all children that
Intelligence-
seems to be intelligent. Some along the line they get to intelligence. Do you know that? Yes, along the line they get to be intelligent. Okay, for instance, I once taught, and there was a child in my class then. If I write something on the board, he's as good as putting it the same way I wrote it on his book, well, straight and fine. But when I ask him to read, probably something I teach them today, maybe GO is go. Tomorrow I ask him, he won't tell me, he won't even remember. Do you get me? But along the line, this boy going to classes, graduating, collecting tutors for him at home, people coming to teach him, me as his teacher, putting focus and channeling attention on him. I got to know that he just needed time. There are some child that they don't want to be rushed. He just needed time to move along
Thank
with
you
me.
for
He
your
needed
analysis.
time and age matters as
Hold
well.
on. Did the child become intelligent?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
The child already have the tendency to be intelligent in him. You set
Which
time.
never portrayed.
No, you set time. The intelligence did not come upon him because he had many tutors. What the intelligence was inside of him, it needed time for it to be unbossed. So that is just it. Whatever we are is already inside of us. It is only a matter of time. Like we are talking about that ritual guy. It was a matter of time. When he was home, father is an evangelist, mother prayer warrior, from their flats to church to schools. There was no opportunity. He was already a killer. He needed a time out of home to an environment that will give him room to exhibit what he already is.
What is in him?
Whatever we are as an individual, I tell you something. There was one day I argued with my father as a teenager at home. Okay, no, I did not argue with him. I made his warm water for him to go and take his bath. I had prepared this because he woke me very early in the morning. He said he was going somewhere. Only for this man to be gisting with a group of men that he visited. They talked at length, everything don't cook. And I told him, Chief, why is it that sometimes you just enjoy talking too much, you'd be gisting, you forget that this is why, you know what he told me? He used a parable. He said, Eji sinwa, he cannot poki me. Mother pig told baby pig that he should grow faster so that she can begin to grunt like the mother. Today, I am a talker. The same me that he was telling my father that he talks too much. No matter how calm I look, I can talk for 4 hours, I'm not tired. It was already inside, which my father saw as an old man, but I never knew as a child. Whatever we are, good or bad, you see some person, no matter how nice, they are nice to people, always. but they will always get hurt in return. Yet they never stop being nice.
Okay. So
But somebody can be nice for once. The moment they hurt the person, I swear, over my dead body, you are not a nice person. You only did that because of
doing for
what
sure.
are you telling me?
yeah, that's true.
That boy is a killer. Nobody influenced him anything. He needed an opportunity.
I still stand on my ground. That
I feel
Okay,
probably
okay,
yes,
okay.
he's a killer. It's in
Okay.
him. But he needed somebody to just like talk him.
Bible
Now,
said faith comes by hearing and hearing by the word of God.
Okay.
You already believe in the word of God until words were spoken to spur up that which you already made. Native doctor go church, pastor go preach heaven and earth, okukonke. He's just saying his own. So there's already something.
He's already
Until
made up his mind that he'll
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Something trended on TikTok. Would you rather be stuck with a bear in the forest or with a man? And every woman,
person,
they chose bear. You understand? A bear you already know is going to devour you. You already know, but a man you never know. See, when I talk about marriage, sometimes I don't say much anymore. Because I am not married, you now look at it now because he never married, I make and they talk like that. Marriage, because we already know that education now is not the exact way to life. Like I mentioned, by religion, we are realizing a better way to serve whichever God you believe in. Okay, now we are now in the era of marriage. It goes soon quench. It remains small. Yes. People say there was a post by one woman on TikTok, I think her name is Rita. Under the comment section, women were not saying how they don't trouble their husbands anymore because they don't use something tire. So all they want women are now doing is marry a rich man that can fend for you, use charm tire.
Yeah.
You will not complain anymore. Women are now in marriage, all they do is have children for a fine man so that their children can be fine. They don't even care about the one they married. So women are now learning to do the same things men have been doing since the beginning. So it's only a matter of time. We'll now begin to choose again. Should I marry or should I not marry? If we are to marry, why are we marrying? So because love is no longer in existence.
Okay, in a position where you find yourself as the boss, and your apprentice, let me use that word apprentice, comes to insult you, probably because you corrected him or her with a slap. You as the boss, what will you do? Over to you.
Okay, a boss corrected an apprentice with a slap.
Yes.
The boy went back home, ganged up, and he wants to smash the boss's head. There is something about bosses, masters and mistresses. That's what they do. Now, I let, because I like to experience things. I had gone to learn work because I want to know how it is. I want to know why people they learn work, they're not they sabi the work. So I had to go and learn work. I was only there for 5 months. I hated my life. Now, if that boy was a student in the university, he paid school fees and he's learning. When he did something wrong, the lecturer has rights to punish him. But it is not to slap him.
Exactly.
In a learning environment, hitting, you can flog in school. Now in schools now, primary and secondary, they don't flog anymore. That one is called assault. That was whatever the child did or the apprentice did, we don't know.
Okay, let me go into details. There is this child, you understand, is learning, is an apprentice, do you get? So I guess probably he did something wrong because before a boss would carry his hand to slap his or her apprentice, he must have done something to trigger the anger. Do you get me? So he according to the boss, he slapped the boy and all of a sudden he fled up and wanted to hit the boss with something on his head, and his mother was supporting him that the boss shouldn't have done that. Even with the fact that his mother was there, the boy was still fighting to hit his boss on the head, like just to get back to his boss for slapping him, or rather correcting him, because I see that as a correction. Do you get me? So if you could slap me because I did something, I should take it because you are my boss.
For me, let's take for instance, my boss should slap me. My head, because me, I cannot fight. My head will not just go straight to start carrying bottles, start
At
carrying
that
plank.
moment, I'll go weak.
At that
I'll be very
moment,
weak.
I'll be weak.
Very weak.
You understand? But for him to start looking for weapon that he wants to use to strike the boss, meaning that he must be very, very notorious.
Very stubborn.
Very
Could
stubborn.
Be that you've been offending the boss
Exactly, over and over.
again.
See, we are humans. We have emotions.
Exactly. That's
You
okay.
understand? We have emotions. You can't tell me that you've been offending me, like doing something that you know I don't like.
And I
over
keep repeating
over,
it,
and I
I
keep
keep
telling
repeating
you,
it.
see, this thing you
One
are doing,
day
I
you
don't
just
like it.
get tired.
One day, like even if I'm
We
not
are
the
humans,
troublesome
so
type,
you get
I will
angry.
get angry. I will get
We are
provoked.
humans.
I like the fact that you mentioned we are humans, we have emotions.
Yes.
And you mentioned if it was you, you will not even think of carrying weapon. Alright, that is where we have individual responses to situation. A child, a learner offended master. Master responded. Maybe a very terrible offense, or he has corrected him several times, slapped the child. The child responded, like you said. If it was another apprentice, perhaps the apprentice would not have resorted to carrying of weapon. That was the response. Therefore, he's showing us the sign of he must be a very nasty boy in the shop or whatever. Now, other methods of punishment can be used.
What if he has tried other method of punishment?
What if you have tried other
Yes,
methods?
yes.
Now, here comes to the situation you mentioned earlier about modern day people.
Now you're
Modern
coming to
day
modern day
people
people.
are almost incapable of learning. Even when they're in the university,
Yes.
they don't know the course they can study. In their parents' house, they don't know certain cultural beliefs of their family, of their community. Now, for his mother to have followed him to come and fight the boss, we now know the kind of home he's coming
Coming
from.
from. Yeah.
Now, here is my point. For God to maintain peace in his shop and safety of his
own
life,
life.
he has something to lose. His business, his wife, his children, his future. That boy not
His
get
own
into
mentality.
plan. They force him to come and learn that work. He wants to do Yahoo. Maybe they captured him from HK
then
3 months ago. Let's be realistic.
Then rock.
So when you know that there is a terrible individual in, like as a teacher, you observe the attitude of the students in your class. There are some you don't shout at. There are some you don't use cane on.
Yes, yes.
A student misbehaved one time. I was telling him sit down. He wouldn't in the boys' class. He wouldn't, and I told him what I did to somebody in my previous school. He wouldn't listen. I pushed the boy, and I put my leg, and the boy fell. That was the end of that boy's misbehavior in my class. So when I told him the story of what I'm capable of doing, as slim as I am, he began to maintain. He needed to hear that I am as notorious as he is. So these are the things that what I'm saying is, Oga would have chosen a better method of punishment. 2 days suspension, call your mother for me, kneel down, something like that, to save his own life.
But what if
You
he
know,
had
that's
tried?
I would have preferred the boss asking him to leave. I would have preferred the boss just tell him just go home.
Okay.
That would have
You
been
know,
better.
that is why I still
Because
advise
if truly he really wants to learn the work, his parents will come to like plead that please please accept our child back.
Oh, now
like
it's
that.
your pikin now.
Exactly,
Instead
but
of-
for the woman to start adding more fire to the
Like
flame already,
somebody that is forcing the child
imagine.
to learn the
Maybe
work.
it's the father that forced him to learn
Exactly.
the work.
And most parents knows that this work now that my son is learning now, he might end up not even using it. It might be that maybe she wants him to go to university, or probably she wants him to go to school.
Soon borrow money for Lapo and they will send it to our boss. That woman has plans. Both of them. They have plans
Yes.
that the father is not aware of.
So for you now, Susan, what advice are you giving to the mother?
Before following her child to his working place to address the boss, she would have like spoke to the child, asked him, okay, what did you do that offended your child, before taking out.
Do you know most parents don't even want to hear their child speak? They don't even want to know what is going
Maybe
on.
you saw your child crying and you just carried everything, followed the child. No,
Immediately.
that it's not right.
It's
She
modern
would have
day
spoken.
parenting.
Yeah.
That is it.
That's the what's
But
going
we
on
keep
now.
saying
That is not
modern-
what's going on now.
Okay.
It
I'm
is.
not,
That's
It
not
is.
what is going on now.
It is. That is
Parents.
modern day parent. So far their child is depressed, crying.
In pain.
They don't want to
They don't want to
care.
see that cry. They don't
Like they
want
don't want to care the
long as
scenario,
it
what
is
is going to
coming
happen.
from
They
another
just
person.
want to
I'm
defend
not
their
in support
child.
of that. I'm not
Okay,
in
eh?
support
And
of
it's
that.
you.
Many teachers, teachers in many private schools are being sacked because a parent has gone to the school principal to tell them to sack a particular teacher
Exactly.
because they have money or whatever. You know, all those kind of things.
No, I'm not in
So
support of
modern
that.
day parenting is not. That's why if you're a teacher now, you have to be very careful.
Careful.
If you own a business where you have apprentices, you have to be very careful. They are very terrible, very. Okay, somebody now who can think of using his body parts, killing a family member, or to make money. Is not in your shop as your apprentice. Who be you in no?
Do you know this thing the mother did now will affect her, not now, in the future?
Is it? How are we not sure it's already affecting her? Someone that can be so rude to an outsider, someone that is older than him. What is now the assurance of
Definitely
that?
Did they he will
It's
beg the
definitely
mother money for data?
And
Mother
And
will
she
failed
refused.
Give.
It is okay. Moving on to the next topic. Sorry, which should be the last, of course. It's concerning this guy. You know, they are newly married, and he ended up finding out that his wife that he was newly married to is having a distance relationship with a white man. So this man now came outside to crying, feeling betrayed, feeling bad, that is like it seems like he is the only one in the relationship. So I don't know if you have something to say
But the
about
question
that.
is, how did he find out?
He probably got an opportunity of reading her chat. One way or the other, he must have found. But the question now is, why should a married woman be in a distant relationship with another man? And it seems like a committed one.
For me,
It's any committed relationship. It
for
could be
me,
that she's
it
just
might
using it
be
as
committed.
job.
But she got married to her. The man she got married to is a Nigerian.
Yes.
She got married to the Nigerian man. Maybe the one outside the country is married. You understand? Or she has like this personal motive of why she got married to this one in Nigeria. You understand? Because I don't see any reason why you will be married and you will still have another relationship.
What if the woman is a Yahoo woman?
Exactly, that's what.
And
that's
what if
what
she's
I
not?
wanted to say.
She wants to get money from the white man to support their marriage or for them
Exactly.
to
Then why didn't she tell her husband
The
that
husband
this
is-
is what I'm
Probably
doing?
she's hiding it now because this is not something that you come up and
Okay,
say.
okay,
"I'm a
ladies, let's look at it from this area now. What if at the end of the day, this man now tells her, I've prepared a visa for you to come over. I don't want a distance relationship now. What will she do to her current relationship?
she will
Then
she's going
definitely
to Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport board the flight and go and meet that white man. Just the same way that woman crying, the husband left her to go and meet Pop Ellie. I told you a few minutes ago that women are not thinking like men. They are not doing to them the same thing.
Yes.
You know, she like you said, she must have had a reason why he married the Nigerian man. If you be say, oh God, yes.
Then why should you go into a relationship when you know you're already committed
Don't
to
answer
one?
that question.
We
Why
don't
do
know. We are
men-
not the woman.
Yeah.
too.
But
Eh,
for
eh.
her to get married to the man, it could be that the person abroad. Yeah, you said that it's a serious relationship, but I don't think it's a serious relationship. It could be that maybe she's using the one abroad, like she's just using him to loot money from him. To
Why
collect
will you
money.
do that in the first place?
There's something about women. We enjoy calls from guys. Like we dey use and they catch cruise.
Yeah,
We
like
just give numbers.
We like
Not because we
attention.
really want to date you or hang out with you. When we are bored, you call or we go use you while they wait time. She could be using that man to while they wait time. Men also do it. You see men, they collect numbers from many girls. Sometimes they will not remember to call them. Because when they saw you, you were looking beautiful, your dress is fine. They were supposed to just say, oh, you look beautiful. They're supposed to just say, your dress or your hairdo is fine.
Yeah.
That's what they're supposed to, but they just take your number. as a means of admiration.
Yeah.
You get the point. So that woman might passing time with the white man. She might be in a very serious relationship with the intention that if I keep this conversation going for months, this man might just prepare to
So what are we trying to say now? What advice are we?
He's only crying because he has not had plan against that woman.
Exactly, because we should turn the table around. If it were to be the man,
Yes.
you understand? It will be a normal thing that men are, what did they say, men are polygamous in nature.
Who asked her to go and do midnight warfare?
Exactly.
So the man had not had plan against that woman. It's the reason why it's paining him. He has not had his plan yet.
Okay.
As at that time, he was a good husband.
Okay, viewers.
We don't know. We're not sure.
We don't know what she's even suffering.
Okay, viewers, it was a very nice show and I hope you enjoyed it. But before we round up today's episode, we would like to say a big thank you to our sponsor again, the CEO of the Rails Filling Station, Table Water and Eatery, for sponsoring our program for today. And also a big thank you to our viewers for always staying tuned to us. If you still like to know more concerning this program, you can contact us on the number showing on your screen or visit our broadcast station at number 66 Old Lagos Asaba Road, Agbo, Delta State. Until next time, do have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Keep watching PMTV Africa.
Keep watching PMTV Africa.
Keep watching PMTV Africa.
I'm giving a shout out to PMTV, People's Mind.
Hi guys, keep watching PMTV Africa.
Hey everybody, keep watching PMTV.
From Toronto, PMTV. Don't touch that die.
Hey guys, keep watching PMTV.
Nigerians, wherever you are, whether you're in Nugu, keep on watching People's Mind Television, PMTV.